Since last year, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for international seminars. They were joyous occasions as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During her visit to meet with our association members, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates. Throughout the ages, compassionate, enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. This message was echoed again in Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion, "It is difficult to renounce the ego," with our association members on January 4, 2009.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
You remember the story about the KHIDR? Yeah? Okay. Now we're going to have another one here. It looked like the Muslim people love the KHIDR very much. Many stories about him. Yesterday we talked about why we have to hide. Remember, huh? Okay. Yes. So maybe the KHIDR, he's a real dervish, so he wants to hide all the time. So we don't see him often. He's just a spirit, like an invisible helper, yeah? But I don't know why he's green color.
Green.
Go green, huh? Go green, ever seen already? Huh?
If I remember, Master Milarepa eating so much.
Green, probably, But this guy is not physical. He probably want to remind you to go green, yeah? Be veg, go green, yeah? Good idea. So, the Muslim people has been going green, huh? Before we even talk about it. It's always fashionable, eh? Actually, I should wear green all the time, no? But, at least I have some word here, be veg, go green, yeah? Save the? Okay, good. We are still saving it. We're trying. We try our best. Okay. We talk about the Sufism, remember?
Yeah.
Yes, and the Sufism is one of probably the revived Muslim at that time. We already talked about why in many different religions they have different denomination, remember?
Yes.
Yes. So Sufism is also one of the denomination for Islam. Perhaps later on they have to change the name, the title. In the Sufism tradition, there was a master called Ibrahim ben Adam. He was a master of Sufism at that time. Maybe enlightened, looked like, yes. Otherwise, they wouldn't have called him a master. And he sat in the forest. There was a clearing in the forest, and he was sitting there, contemplating on God, on Allah, yes. And then he saw two dervishes coming toward him where he was sitting. He welcomed them, and they talked of spiritual matters until evening came. When the night fell, Ibrahim invited the travelers to be his guests, at dinner. Immediately, of course, they accepted. What do you think? Would you accept it? Huh? Yeah. Is there anything else to eat there? Berries. Okay. A table was laid with the finest food appear before their eyes. Wow. Isn't that nice? Let's see where from. So, one of the travelers asked Ibrahim, "How long have you been a dervish?" Because this kind of miracle, must have been a long time practitioner. That's what they think. So Ibrahim said, 2 years. So one of the men said, "Oh, how come? I have been following the Sufi path for nearly 3 decades, and I have no such capability that you have shown us today, like you have manifested a banquet like this to us. He said he'd been practicing for 30 years, and he has not the capacity like this. Ibrahim kept quiet. So when the food was almost finished, a stranger in a green robe entered, the glade. He sat down and shared some of the leftover food with them. All of them present realized inside that this is the Khidr. They all realized at that time that this green man probably glowing a little bit. Or just go in the forest and wear green like that. There must be the Khidr. What else? So they realized that. So they waited for him to impart some wisdom of the truth to them. But when he was leaving, the Khidr said to them, "You two dervishes and Sufis are the same, okay? The people who follow Sufism, they are dervishes. Yeah, either they say that, or Sufi's master, or Sufi's follower. Same, okay? You two dervishes wonder about Ibrahim. But what have you renounced in order to follow the dervish path?" Remember they asked Ibrahim, how long have you been a dervish? Practicing. Yes. So he said 2 years. So now the green man, I make it short, okay? KR, yeah? The first and the last. The KR said to them, "You've been wondering about Ibrahim, but you must know there is a big difference between you and Ibrahim." What difference? The two of you only give up the expectation of security and a very ordinary life. Now Ibrahim ben Adam, otherwise, was a mighty king, and he threw away the sovereignty of the Sultan of Balkh to become a Sufi. See, he renounced a lot, and the other two renounced almost nothing. This is why he is far ahead of you. During your 30 years, 2, you have gained satisfactions through renunciation itself. This has been your payment, but he has always abstained from claiming any payment for his sacrifice. The man in green. After saying that, he disappeared. Wow. So, there's no hope for any of us here, because we were neither king nor queen nor any royalty. You see, there is a difference. There were same actions, but the outcome is different. Why is that? The motive is different. Yeah? Expectation different. Why does he say that you two gave up only the expectation of security and an ordinary life? What did he mean by that?
Job and family, friends, relatives.
If they even had a job. If he even have a family, yeah? If they even have any friends or relatives. Some don't have any, yeah? Or some relatives don't want a friend run away, yeah? And the employer always kick them out. Okay. Now, suppose they even have job, yeah? Family, friends. Then the KR, the spirit of Sufism, meant that they only give up very little. It's not much anyway. He said you just give up the expectation of security. That means that you may expect that you have security through job, through friends' help or family support. But you expect only. That doesn't mean you guarantee you will have it. Because you see some people have a job, but suddenly they don't have job. And they have house, suddenly they become homeless. It depends on how luck turn on you, huh? Sometimes you lost your job, then you lost your house, and then your wife also gone. Yeah. Of course, where does she stay with you, huh? Mostly it's like that. And friends also say sayonara, eh? Normally. Remember the joke I told you about the bank director, yeah? The man went home and was very sad. And his wife asked him why. He said, I lost half of my friends since I lost my job as a bank director. And she asked, what about the other half of your friends? They don't know I lost my job yet. Yeah, that's what it is. So, when he say you just gave up the expectations of security and an ordinary life, he meant, even as you say that you renounce something, but it's not much that you have renounced. So, when we are in the world, we expect, that, okay, we get a job, and then we have a good wife, and have a good family. We expect everybody grow up, dreaming that you're going to have that. It's normal. Expect, but nevertheless, not always get, right? Not always get. Therefore, many people don't have job or family broken, everything happen, yeah? So, what he meant is, you just give up a very uncertainty, hope of a secure, comfortable, and good life only. You just give up that hope only. Yeah, you renounce the world. But the world might have renounced you. If not now, maybe later, yeah? Or already did, yes. So it's not much that you say you renounce. And nevertheless, for such a little thing that you gave up, you are proud of yourself, feeling you are monks this, monks that. The dervishes means the monk of the order of the Sufis, the official monk, yeah? So they were proud that they have renounced everything. And they think that is like a reward to them already. They are very satisfied that they are the monks, in appearance. Like, okay, they are something, yeah? They dare to renounce the world. They did not attach to the family that they don't have. They didn't care about the money that they did not earn. They didn't cling to the house that they mortgaged, that the bank took away already. Or for example, even if we have job, we have family, there's no guarantee at all in this world. So if we renounce just a little bit like that, it's not much in any way. Even then, it's difficult, I'm telling you. The KR say that the reason Ibrahim has such a merit, and couldn't even acquire some magical power is because he renounced a lot. He truly renounced in the whole sense of the word, that renouncing, yeah. Because, to be a king is powerful, no? And you have servants, yeah? You have many wives. In the old time, all the kings have many wives, So, for that reason, Ibrahim, the master, has more merit than these two. Is it fair that we judge somebody by the amount of possession that he throw away? Is it fair? No, is it? No, huh? No. Probably the KHIDR were looking through their heart, you see? That's why he said also that for 30 years as well, you have gained satisfactions through the renunciation itself. They took the mean for the end, you see? They think they renounce the world and that is already great. So they took too much pride in it. And that's why it's nothing. It's just ego, pure ego. Because in any country or in any period of human race, if you are monks or nuns, people respect you in any way, yeah? They bow to you, they give you whatever they have, always hospitable to you whenever you pass by their house. Or not all, but at least the one that belong to your denomination. Yes. So people give them so much privilege. So the monks and the nuns would be very difficult to keep their ego in check.
Thank you, joyous viewers, for your company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Join us again tomorrow for part 2 of It is Difficult to Renounce the Ego. Now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Healthy Living, coming up next after Noteworthy News. May your spirit be light and bright with God's blessings and grace.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD